this is...
Prepare for battle.
Handsome devil, aren't I? Handsome devil, aren't I?
Yes. Yeah, we got some goodies going out every week, hopefully, for the audience, for the viewers. So we already get to see some incredible lower division Southeast Asian action, and now you get a little bit of a bonus on that too here. But this is going to be an exciting matchup. Game 1, Cignal up against Hoyo. I was bringing up the flexibility that Cignal have, and it's already kind of showing at the moment. The Doom getting played mid here for Jamesy, Grimm's playing the puck as a support. So we've seen a lot of the puck recently. I'm excited to see how this hero is still going to end up faring being played as a support though. I like what Dai did though. We saw Forev coming over, dropping the sentry on the around the jungle, so it's really going to prevent Doom from being able to fall back and utilize that Devour here. And you already see how much damage that Fearless is going to do. I mean, like you highlighted, Jamesy on the Doom doesn't have the greatest starting armor. At least you are going to be underneath that tower with the Bristleback shoving it in, but he's got some sticks. We'll see if that's going to be able to help out. There, Justin.
Evangelizing for my cause.
Yeah, I like the emphasis they're putting already on Miracle. The Morphling is someone who's incredibly weak throughout the early couple of levels here, so you see Cignal try and force out a lot of regen. They might even get the pull off from Eris unless the Ogre Magi is going to be able to block that one.
All according to plan. Yeah,
we'll see. Eventually, he's going to have to walk further and further inside that jungle, and he's going to recognize that he doesn't have another camp to be able to utilize here. So just a lot of emphasis on trying to shut down that Doom. You brought up that this is a hero who, around that 15-minute timing that Cignal like to hit, you can have a couple of items by them, but we see the emphasis that they're putting on is really going to limit his play potential through the mid-game so far. But taking a look at bot, Forever on the Pango, we got Yokam on the Crystal Maiden as well. It's a pretty good start here for Bat's Phantom Assassin, at least with the last hit-wise. How is the matchup going to fare? Actually, top lane might be in trouble with the Ogre. Ben had the odds and maybe with an extra poison, but they are not going to chase that one down. Yeah, they are playing very close. Looks like he's actually just thinking about going for deny. Unfortunately, Shadow Demon's not even there, so it's not going to be able to get any of the experience, and we'll see him fall, but a little bit of bounty going towards everyone. It's just some free gold. You can never say no to free gold. So yeah, Doom's making that walk throughout the jungle now. James is going to finally see that camp's blocked. It's feeling pretty awkward at the moment here in that matchup. But at least top, you know, we see the Morphling has been pressured. This is what we constantly see, though, when you're against the Morphling at these early levels. So Miracle's kind of feeling the pressure at the moment. But the 4-minute mark, the rotation's coming through from Yocam. Trying to help out with the power runes. Unfortunately, it's going to be the top side here. Feelers might be in trouble, yeah. Nicely done. Nero's going to be able to pick up first blood. You see the emphasis with the rotations from the supports coming over by that power and timing, so they're going to be able to find that bristleback, and this will also hopefully allow James's camp to finally spawn, so maybe he might be able to get a lesser creep out of that one. It does free up bot though, so you see Forever's having a solo time versus Phantom Assassin, which he should do pretty well in. He's got the bottle, 2-0-2 build at the moment, so with the Lucky Shot and Swashbuckle, you can trade relatively well versus Phantom Assassin.
This'll come in handy.
Precious
See Eris come back here, but Fearless he's got the level 6 up now, so his damage is starting to ramp up once the stacks come through from the cores. Even Yocam's coming over as well. Unfortunately won't have the damage required over the Frostbolt. Jamesy still falling pretty low. He doesn't have a devoured creep at the moment, so he doesn't have that extra regen, but Yocam's still hanging around in the area. Crims finds the silence, going to prevent the extra ability coming through from the Crystal Maiden. With Crit, Jamesy will be able to find his first kill of the game. Yeah, exactly like you said before. Yeah. It's just the yeah, it's hard watching one of your favorite heroes, unfortunately, not be too strong at the moment, or not even have some. When it goes bad in a game, you always feel you feel somewhat hurt. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, you make him work for it. At least it gives some value to the hero. A little bit extra than what it was previously, but you know, we're seeing at the moment, I mean, this is a pretty good start for the laning stage here for Cignal. They got 3 kills, 1,000 net worth lead. Very minimal net worth lead, of course, but you see with all the lanes, their last hits are going relatively well. I mean, Bristleback's on top here for Hoyo, but at least the factor of the Phantom Assassin is having a good time at the moment down bot. And as this game continues, though, with the Morphling and the Phantom Assassin matchup, if we head into the later stages, is there a carry you would favor? Yep. Oh, Jewel actually top.
Radiant's bottom tower.
A massive amount of damage here, man. Pop suppress the attack, and now with the waveform forward, though, Miracle needs the extra backup coming through from Fred's Rolling Thunder. Do they want to dive underneath the tower, though, Fred? Getting close to the wall, so he's going to be able to bounce back. Doesn't even need that, though. One hit from that ultimate will be enough to kill off Van. So a bit of an ambitious attempt there with the Jewel. Maybe thought he had Eris closer and maybe hoping for some procs as well coming through, but unfortunately that's not the case. They do force Forever up top, so continuing to give a bat a free lane down bottom. Looks like he got it. None of the Ancients just yet, but imagine we'll see them start to come through at the moment. You see Fearless is also trying to take some as well with the help of the Ogre Magi there, so he's already got a nice chunk of items as well with you see stats coming out from the Treads, the Bracer, and the Soul Ring. It's cute. Well, isn't the... I feel like you make space for the Phantom Assassin, right? Like, isn't that the mindset here in the Doom? Well... About? Might be in trouble here down bot. He's getting closer and closer to the T1 tower, but he doesn't have any reinforcements coming through. At least the creeps will be a eligible Phantom Strike location there, so he's going to be able to dip out. But that's around the bounty rune timing here, so Hoyo is going to be able to take both of them down bot. They're really going to try and put pressure on that tower, and you see force the Phantom Assassin out. But it looks like Cignal, they're pretty content with just trading objectives here.
Radiant structures be fortified. Radiant's bottom tower be under attack. Dire's top tower be under attack. Dire's structures be fortified. Radiant's bottom tower's fallen. Dire's top tower be under attack. Dire's top
Hoyo
tower
though,
has fallen.
gonna wrap mid here with Fearless and Yokem. This does get scouted out with the Observe Ward. The pings come through. Let's see how Radiant going to react to the movement from Dire. They want to try and put some emphasis on protecting this T1 tower here, which a lot of times we see when you've got a hero like a Phantom Assassin who's going to need a little bit of time to come online. You really need to keep that mid tower alive because it's really just going to enable Team Hoyo to be able to make aggressive movements through the jungle. And this is a perfect move as well because they've got the catapult as well. And Fearless on the Bristle is someone who can tank up the tower, but they've been able to catch up the puck cover down to the southern side here. Grims will fall, can't get the orb away.
Radiant's middle tower be under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower be under attack.
Rock under attack.
Yeah, and we'll see how Miracle's going to be able to utilize this as well. I mean, kind of situating himself down the bottom side of the map, and we'll see him going back and forth between the Ancients. And you see Fearless is farming incredibly aggressive as well, just taking away some of the safer jungle areas here from Cignal, and it's just going to limit how much farm we're going to see come through from the cores on Radiant. So I love how Bristol is playing. You know that the Morphling isn't going to be taking this aggressive farm. You're the one to be up in their face, the hero that's going to be so hard for Cignal to kill. So his positioning so far, I've really been impressed by, at least with how he's been farming. Yep. Yeah, this is the big thing, and I guess that also enables Hoyo to be able to, take that T1 tower even more as well, because Legion doesn't have that item. They're still waiting for another big item on the Doom, and this is just allowing Hoyo to play it a little bit more safe here and just getting the farm on the Morphling, the rest of the team playing aggressive. The net worth lead is still, kind of coming out ahead here from Cignal. This is mainly with the fact of the Doom that's really paying off, though.
Dire's bottom tower be under attack.
Oh no. Don't do it, please. Are they?
Radiant's middle tower be under attack.
But Radiant going to see this. Let's see if they can defend it. I mean, it's going down incredibly fast. You got that lucky shot, which is maxed out, so armor reduction with the nasal goo as well. Radiant, they're going to come over. They've got a couple of other ultimates. They don't have the BKB just yet on the Doom, so he might get popped here. I mean, Roche is already about to fall, so Hoyo recognizing their spike at the moment. Grim's going to go forward, but can he even snatch anything? Cole gets dropped. Fred's going to drop the Rolling Thunder just in case there's any more fall from Cignal Ultra. But it looks like once again, it's just Grim going in without the rest of the team, maybe thinking he can snag away the Aegis, but Hoyo, nice movement. Once again, recognizing the power spike that they have right now. Yeah. And now, like, what are they going to do on Radiant? Because you've got a Phantom Assassin with the Battle Fury, but Dire with the Aegis are going to posture super aggressively and continue taking more real estate. So PA, with this first item, this is an item that you want to farm with. You don't really want to be fighting. So the fact that Hoyo are going to force them in an unfavorable position where they have to take fights, or it's kind of just maybe splitting up the map. I mean, Dire do lack a lot of catch, so maybe we can see the Puck doing that, but this is a support Puck. You know, you've only got 4 points in the orb, 2 points in the waning rift, so even being able to shove out the map isn't going to feel as easy. And you know, Cignal, they're going to have to make something happen here.
Radiant's top tower be under attack. Radiant structures be multiplied.
Yep.
For now.
Dump off.
No, please.
Yeah, you see the real target though. Forever with the Rolling Thunder is going to be able to catch out the Phantom Assassin here. Van is in the area for the secondary Phantom Strike, but the rest of Dire are continuing to chase. Cignal are linking over. Jamesy coming through with the river. The Bat's going to be able to dip out. Dire haven't all TP'd down just yet, but you see the aggression coming through from Felix. He knows how strong he is at the moment. Chasing down Jamesy, and I mean, Jamesy doesn't want to force out this BKB. Still got a TP, but the rest of Dire coming over, so they definitely be able to cancel it. He might be forced for a BKB TP out, and that he will do. But that's your bye-bye 10-second BKB duration. And it's also the fact that you are up in the face of the Phantom Assassin. This is not a game where we are seeing PA have ultimate free farm with how aggressive Hoyo are being with their map movements. And that's the important thing. Yes, PA is getting farm, but it's not this ultimate free farm. You see her straight away down bot. Hoyo recognizes and they run directly at her. Yep.
Radiant's bottom tower be under attack.
What? Under attack?
You do see that Dire are lacking a little bit of ways to initiate, heavily relying on Forev, and I like the itemization that's coming through. Forev recognizing this, and he's going for the blink into the Ewers Scepter. So the Ewers is going to give you a decent way to be able to kite the Phantom Assassin, nice at least protecting you versus the Silence and the Puck, but further just that constant chain lockdown, blink, go in, you get the Ewers, the double rolling Thunder stun, and that might be all that's required here for the Morphling to follow up with the burst. And I also like the Morphling's itemization, this Sunjin Yashra, an item that's at least going to help you out throughout the earlier game here.
Radiant's middle tower be under attack.
And you see the only place where a Bat really feels safe at the moment is in the enemy team jungle, and they're well aware of this, it looks like. Hoyo drawing out that line, so Boombell's like, all right, boys, I mean, they see a Bat now, but they've done a lot at the moment with this Aegis. That's a big kill though. Okay. What they do, they drop the duel. Looks like with the blink coming through from Jamesy, and Grims even had to drop the coil as well. So a couple of ultimates forced. Aegis is about to tick out here, but let's see if Hoyo with the Morphling respawning, are they going to get active? Coming around that 20 minutes.
Middle tower.
Does have to be careful of Eris with the purge, even Van as well with the duel, but Fearless is just running head fast forward. They've got a nice wall in the back line, but the rest of Hoyo, they're trying to link up at the moment. If they can control the outpost, they're going to be able to get both these, so a lot of experience is going to get taken away from the side of Cignal. The attribute shift off, and now with the ethereal form, they tried to commit forward to bring down Miracle, but now have they gone a little bit too deep with Fearless wrapping on the back here? Eris slowed on, but a nice banishment actually. Fearless is locked in with the illusions. Frev's still going to commit to the ultimate, bouncing back and forth with Blink. He's going to be able to find that Shadow Demon. Grims might be in trouble as well with the press the attack a little bit too early there, but the lucky shot from Frev, he's going to be able to find a secondary target. 2 down from Cignal, and look at where the mid wave is already. Yocam instantly shoving this in, so they're going to look to try and link that up with an objective.
Dire's bottom tower be under attack.
We do see the Phantom Assassin has his BKB picked up now though. Might even be able to burst down Yocam with a couple of crits. Frev's coming through, and now he doesn't have another creep wave though, so Bat's going to be careful. Will be forced to BKB and TP out. He's actually going to try and kill Yocam and maybe TP afterwards. They won't have the damage to go through that, but I mean, that is your 10-second BKB charge for a support. It does force all of Hoyo down bot though. See the Bristleback is going to be going for a Lotus Orb though, so trying to deal with a lot of the break mechanics that Cignal have at the moment with the Doom and also that Demonic Purge. So see if this is going to be a key factor to help the Bristleback through the fights, but they're ready to rock and roll and try and bring down Fearless. Van's got the blink if they can move forward here. James is going to fall off as well, but Ogre's going to hold them back, and it looks like instead they just have to unfortunately get Boom Bell. It is a duel victory, which I must add, that is the first victory of the game here from Van, and a lot of time in the Legion you want to be a little bit more ahead with that duel damage. At least you find a support, the sacrificial lamb it looks like, but you keep your Bristle alive. It doesn't, does it? Yeah, this is... we got 13 kills 23 minutes in. This is what we have come to love, where we just see bloodbath after bloodbath. Maybe it's just you're getting the action ready. At least you're with the slow kind of early game, even a slow mid game. It looks like we must have some pretty good fights heading towards the later stages. Maybe just waiting for the next game as well potentially. But well, it looks like Hoyo getting ready to try and smoke up here. Miracle does have the E-Blade now completed, so this is going to be a great way to be able to burst down one of the heroes, the Shadow Demon in particular, if you can find him. It's also nice defense, and well, speaking about the Shadow Demon, bye-bye Eris.
Guess you didn't know a little game of freeze tag could turn lethal.
Radiant's middle tower be under attack. Radiant's middle tower.
There we go. Deso completed now. Aghanims as well. So this is a good time for Radiant to smoke, but Hoyo, they're already in Roshan. They're going to be able to take this relatively fast when all the team gets in there with the minus army. You already see Forever, Miracle, and now Fearless joining. Radiant, they do have a nice ward in the area, but can they get there in time? The Shadow Demon's going to be up in 8 seconds to be able to TP in and rejoin the fight, but it looks like Roshan's just going to already fall before they can actually get in there. So once again, Hoyo going to be able to claim the Aegis here. That's going to move forward though. Pops the BKB is going to be able to deal with the open up blink forward as well. Changing no reload, so they drop the coin. Look at the damage coming through with the Phantom Assassin. Makes sure Fearless thanks to the breaking up of the Morphings in trouble as well as on to get the dual victory there. They is able to bring down a secondary target here, but it looks like now with the waveform forward, Miracle tries to clean off the Doom. He's still salty from his own ultimate, but he's going to be able to keep his life. Now with the Aegis respawn, Miracle, he's in trouble to get the silence, but the attribute shift is still there. He's going to try and get the waveform up to the higher ground. Now with the TPR, Miracle, can you make it? They don't have a cancel, but that's a great fight from Radiant here, and they're still hunting for more. Eurocam's going to be able to scurry away with the ball whip, but man, you love to see that. They lose 3 here from Dire. The Aegis getting claimed as well.
Dire's middle tower be taking fire. Dire's structures be fortified. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Demon's blessing.
And you see when the Bristleback gets broken, like you lose your passive and you get melted. Like a couple of crits coming through for Phantom Assassin. You were missing a little bit of damage because Dire were playing so aggressive. It forced the PA to go for a second item BKB, but it feels so nice that you're able to get that Deso without losing too much map. And now with that massive damage item here, we see Cignal win a big fight. Now a Bat's almost close to the Basher, which is going to now further increase his kill potential. And well, things are looking good for Cignal. They've held a pretty strong lead with the net worth, which is mainly because, yes, the Midas and the Doom, but now really after that fight, we're seeing the net worth start to skyrocket in their advantage.
Tower has fallen.
See, Forever's gone back for the Eel Scepter as well. He had the Basher queued up before the Eels, but wants just the extra little bit of lockdown that it can provide with that Rolling Thunder, and it's also some nice survivability as well, although he is very aggressive at the moment. He might have to commit the ultimate, but he's still got the blink actually, so well, forcing Radiant back a little bit.
Radiant's bottom tower be under attack.
Jamesy, blink forward. Fearless unable to get the Lotus Orb off this time. Let's see if the movement speed from the bull is going to be enough, but that he's in. Now with the Ethereal Form as well. So much damage for the Bristleback though. They'll just turn to deal with the Crystal Maiden now, knowing that the Bristleback is still in the area. They're going to be able to bring him down. The Spider coming out. Let's see if they can bring down the Doom though. Forward with the Jaws. Enough to be able to find one before he gets the Attribute shift off fast. They're going to be able to keep him alive now with the core. It's beautifully placed though. Can the Phantom Assassin clean up on top of Hoyo right next to their tier 3 tower? Eris is going to come through as well, but it's all up to a back here. The damage for the PA, it's an ultra for him. They need the vision for Miracle, but they won't be able to find him. Oh, the abilities coming out. Once again, they get the break. The Bristleback just doesn't have a fight. The Jewel almost in the nick of time, but we see that status resistance allowing the Morphling to get the cheese off, but a massive call from the Puck, enabling the Phantom Assassin to clean up. We might see PA falling here though, Miracle. Oh, but the dagger, is it enough? It's not gonna be.
All according to plan.
Dire's middle tower be taking fire.
We're starting to get a little bit worried now. I mean, we're speaking about the bristleback throughout the draft. We're like, I mean, they've dealt with the bristleback. This feels like it's not going to be too hot of a game. Yes, the early game was looking really good, but now these past couple of fights, we're really seeing the Bristol start to get punished with how Cignal have identified that issue in the draft. And they're sweeping up as well. Ben's going to run into Yokam. Looks like they just want the easy dual victory with the Crystal Maiden. They might be able to get more as well because Grims has got the ult. And you see Morphling has to Delta split away from the Ogre, so he's not going to get caught in the coil. But once again, they're pretty deep here, but it's not going to matter. A bat crits him down. He's got to be careful though with the E-Blade. They might be able to burst him, but quickly gets the BKB off. They won't be able to find that Phantom Assassin. Forev's even going to commit with the ultimate. They've got to be careful if they chase a little bit too far on the high gun where Radiant are ready to double back. With the BKB expiring, Van is actually going to move forward. Jameson with the Blink Infernal Blade as well. Frev is going to get caught out. Can he get the Blink off fast enough? He cannot. So Hoyo, they're going to end up losing 3 beyond gold-like streak here for a bat. And they're thinking about walking up high ground. They've got Purge. Fearless going to be pretty careful here. Even the duel coming up in 3 seconds as well. Fearless. It's all being used. Let's see if they want to go Van instantly in. Now James is going to bring forward as well, but the damage from the PH is way too much with the buybacks. Let's see if they're going to be able to punish Cignal at the moment. Bat doesn't have the BKB yet. Can they have any more follow-up though? Looks like Van's just going to be the sacrificial lamb here. But they forced the buyback on Forever. They get a big kill in Fearless as well. They're not done. They still have this higher ground advantage with the Observer Ward, so maybe if Hoyo overstep the mark, they can punish. 12-0-2 is your Phantom Assassin for Cignal Ultra, and he has had an incredible game one here, top of the net worth, looking to take this game one against Team Hoyo. They got exactly what they want. They're going to double back, so they're going to fall back now and try and get the lane shoved out. There's still a tier 1 down bot and some waves to shove in. But you see a bat, he's even got the Aghanims queued up next for him. And Abat's super close to the level 25 as well, and he's also got the quiver if he wants to chuck it in just for some extra bursts, but gonna keep holding the sliver at the moment here. But this is, once he gets that 25, Phantom Assassin, your damage can continue to skyrocket. I mean, it's so easy to drop the pun. Next time. Maybe we'll see another Ultra Kill. I mean, with how farmed he is at the moment. Nice hit from Jamesy with the Shiva. He's going to be able to ride the vision. He might get bursted though. Can get the BKB into the ultimate, but it looks like they're going to be able to deal with Forever with the Doom. And now Jamesy at least gets the ultimate onto the Bristleback, so they're going to be forced to retreat, but it looks like they're on top of Morphling with the low sword. Protects Miracle for a little bit, but he still doesn't have the waveform. Doesn't make it down to the lower ground for the nick of time here. Radiant, can they continue chasing? They need a stun coming through for the Phantom Assassin if you can get that coming out for the bash, but it looks like now with the buyback, they want to punch him from diving a little bit too deep here. About, however, he says, no, Fearless, you can't walk up that high ground here, but it can jump forward for the bash. Ogre gets brought down. Fearless going to be careful as well. They won't have the help. So close to death here. Fearless just scoring away with the bristleback. He'll keep his life, but just one after another dies. Heroes falling to the Phantom Assassin. It's just, when you go unchecked, it's it doesn't feel nice in fights as a support. I mean, they're coming out here. Fearless down bot. The rest of the team as well, Miracle and Yokam, they know that no one's by Fearless at the moment. Let's see if they've got the vision though. Puck's gonna run straight forward. Nice space shift though, dodges the combination. Now looks like Chris made it to Tuck, but they get the duel on top of the Morphling without the attribute shift. More, he's in trouble here. Van's gonna be able to find the victory. Another turn of attention to Yokam. The Crystal Maiden will do absolutely nothing here. Cignal Ultra looking to close this one out.
Dire's middle tower be taking fire. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Let's see how they're going to be able to hold the high ground here. Cignal walking up. Looks like there's not much they can really do to stop it. James is going to blink forward. However, the Aghanim's ultimate coming out. The Bristleback just doesn't have the protection with the breaking numbers on the back line here. They found the pink clear. They already know he's going to end up dying. So instantly back wants to find more. But Rogan Giant he gets a crit inside the base. Poor old Crystal Maiden. Never safe about always hunting the assassin will always find you. 4 down from Hoyo. And honestly, this is looking pretty goddamn grim here.
Handsome devil.
Slightly.
Dire's top tower.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Whistle, you always got to chuck the puns whenever you get the opportunity.
Be under attack. Dire's top towers have fallen.
Ooh.
A prize.
Far out. Yeah. How many? Jeez. Oh no. Do they even need any more? You got Purge. You got Doom. So you got. He really is.
This will do nicely.
Invisibility.
Dire's bottom tower be under attack.
And I want to highlight as well. We saw the Legion Commander get the first duel victory. Felt like 22 minutes in, around then at least, and then all of a sudden 160 damage. So it was a little bit rough throughout the early stages of the Legion. We didn't see a lot of the damage coming up, but now really starting to stack up. Dire, they're coming over though. They're going to be able to make it in time. And I mean, Doom's got a day gone. Oh god, they're still going to hold the high ground on the observe board. This feels like it's do or die right now from Hoyo. But can they take a proper engagement there? They're going to be able to burst down the Legion. Does have a buyback with the outpost control if they want to rejoin. Will do so as well, but now with the coil inside the room. Fred's going to move forward. They find the Phantom Assassin. Can they be able to burst him down here at that? Chain control won't be able to get the BKB on the perfectly played from Fred. That's an incredible start to the fight, but you've got to be careful because you still have the Doom. You still got the Jewel as well. Straight away, the Legion Commander straight on top of the Bristleback. We're going to be able to bring him down now. Miracle with the waveform in as well. Miracle's in trouble. Might be able to find the Shadow Demon playing around with the forward, but it won't be enough. And it looks like still they're chasing him away. The Doom up to the northern side. Fred's going to be able to get brought down here, but now with the key target, it's the Morphling with a waveform to the TPR. Yokan, he might, yep, just makes it. So you find a couple of heroes. I mean, you get the Aegis, you get the Legion Commander and the Shadow Demon, but it does cost you your Bristleback and the Pangolier as well.
Dire's courier's been killed.
Who got Refresher? Did they use it?
Dire's bottom tower be under attack.
Yep.
Dire's bottom tower be down.
See, this is a game where Bat's been able to completely control it once he had those couple of items here for the Phantom Assassin. 15, 0, and 9. Died down 2 full sets of racks. I do love me a good comeback, though. Let's see if Hoyo is going to be able to pull this one out, though. Looking very rough. Might be able to poke them once again, but US have to chain control, but Arrow's perfect position here is going to be able to get the protection. Now about with the BKB, do they want to turn Legion straight away? Blinks forward, they're going to be able to find the Bristleback, they'll turn it. They want to have to deal with the passive now with the back. Now again, finds real Morphling, a beautiful counter initiation as well from the Doom. Jesus drops, and Cignal Ultra. They lose no one in that last engagement. Just beautiful simultaneous jump from the Legion and the Doom. They're going to be able to take this game 1 38 minutes in.